The big data topic is very hot right now, right? You can't read a magazine or go to a website or go to a trade conference and not hear about big data, right? And, the concept itself, right? I mean, I think to a certain degree for those of us who are sort of inside the industry, right? We look at the big data idea as something that's maybe being pushed along, right? Or brought to the forefront because of the technology, right? The new changes in technology. And, that's exciting, right? Because the technology is going to enable us to do some things that will allow us to bring more data together than we've been able to do, right? Process it faster, put it to work in more real-time applications in a business, right? But when I look at the big data phenomenon, one of the things that I think beyond the excitement of the technology or what the data might be able to tell us is that it brings back some sort of lessons learned about what's the right way from a business process standpoint, right? Or from an approach strategically to how you're going to use all this great new data and technology. And I think that that's the place where we see a lot of companies and clients maybe stumbling a little bit, right, or not having a plan, right? Because, you've got a lot more data, you can do a lot more, makes it maybe even more important to have a good strategy for how to think about how you're going to put the data and the technology to work. So, we tend to advise our clients to think about the sort of the end of the roadmap, right? What is it that you're trying to achieve when you're thinking about big data and the applications? Because there's so much information, you can kind of get lost in the weeds, right? So keep that sort of focus for what you're trying to achieve, how it's going to impact the business, right? What it's going to mean to enhancing the customer experience. If you start from the back and work your way forward, chances are the process by which you define your sort of big data initiatives will have a lot more clarity and probably in the end be viewed as more successful in your organization.